Hi, welcome back. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing an 8.5 by 11 layout for the scrap room using the flavors of the month. I'm using the kit by Carta, and I believe it is called Christmas, Vintage Christmas, I believe. And I have two photos of my son standing in front of the Christmas tree, and then I will show you everything that I received in the flavors of the month kit, plus anything that I have added on to the kits. So this one here is the flavors of the month. You get the two 6x8 sticker sheets, I believe. Those are 6x8. And then you get three 12x12 pattern papers. This one here, I love both sides of this one, but I did use the green side as the background. The tan paper, and then this beautiful red, like almost looks like snow. It's polka dots on there, and then the little ornaments on the back side. And you get a green cardstock, which is also by Carta, and it has two different shades of green. So it's a little bit darker on one side than the other, but not much. I don't know, maybe that was only my papers, but they did seem to be a little bit darker on the other side. These are the two add-on paper pattern papers, and then you receive the full 12x12 sheet for your embellishment add-on if you add on embellishments. And then I also receive the Shots of Life kit. So you can see there that the 6x8 is just a little bit smaller than the 12x12 stickers, but pretty much it's the same exact stickers on that sheet as it is on this one. These ones on here, the second sheet that I have is a little bit different. It has all the wordy bits at the top. That is not on the sticker sheet, but the Merry Christmas part is, just not the wordy bits. Here is the green snowflake paper with cut aparts on the other side. This is the Shots of Life paper that you would receive. And then you would receive a mix of ephemera pieces. And these are all die cuts that match the collection. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I believe I'm going to open it. Oh, I was looking for a piece of paper to put them down on so you could see them a little bit better, and also so that I don't lose them. You get brads, which is this here, and they're little ephemera pieces also that are attached with the brads on that one. You might get the top part of that, which would be just brads, not the embellishment pieces. And then there, like I said, is a few ephemera pieces in here. Mainly, I stick to the flavors of the month kit for this particular layout. I do use a few of the brads on the layout, but other than that, I stick to everything that you would receive in the flavors of the month kit. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to get started here on the layout in just a minute. I used one of the green cardstocks, and in my silhouette, I cut out this Christmas tree. It was a black and white clip art, and basically you put it into the machine, and then you can highlight it and click to cut it, and it will basically cut it out as, just a basic tree. And that was all I wanted, was just the basic tree. I thought it was pretty cute. I went ahead and distressed the edges of the tree. And then now I'm going to flick white acrylic paint on the tree. And I am going to decorate the tree, so I wanted it to have a little bit of design in the background. And I figured that white flicking looked like when you take a Christmas tree and you spray the snow that comes in a can on your Christmas tree. I don't know if anybody else does that. I know my sister loves that. So I don't usually put that on my Christmas tree, but I know some people like the white accent on a Christmas tree. So first, I'm going to get started on decorating the Christmas tree. I'm going to cut the star off the top. I decided I'm going to use one of the stickers, the Poncera, up there at the top instead of using the star that was up there. Sorry, lost my train of thought. I'm going to use these lights. These were strung two different strings. They came on the 12x12 sheet, and they also came on the 6x8 sheet. So I guess I did use a few of the stickers from the embellishment kit also, but not too many. And like I said, I mean, most of them you pretty much could do it without it, I guess. if you really wanted to, but I really like the lights on here, so I'm glad I got both of those sticker sheets so that I could do the lights. And you'll see there's a little gap here on the right hand side of the tree. That's where my photo is going to go. Since this tree pretty much takes up all of my 8.5 by 11 layout. Um, I ran out of glue here. This is the Scotch tacky glue that I put in my fine liner bottle. And basically, you just take off the cap and then you can refill it. And I'm going to just skip over this part, but that's how I refill my glue bottle. So there we go. Got it all refilled. I'm going to reattach my top. And if anybody's interested in that, like a full editorial of how to do it, it's fairly simple. You just have to keep tapping the bottle and just kind of do it very slowly so that it won't overfill the bottle. So the larger photo I'm going to mat on 2 of the pieces of paper. First, I matted it on white cardstock, and then I'm going to put it on the tan paper and on the red snowy looking paper. And then the littler photo, I'm only going to mat it once, and that's going to be on the red paper. I'm just stressing the edges of all of the papers. I'm not going to use any ink on this layout. I'm only distressing the edges. And again, I just think that's kind of cute and it adds a little extra detail. These photos were taken on Christmas Eve, so he's waiting for Santa Claus and he's in his Santa Claus pajamas. Each year until he was about 10 or 11, I believe, I bought him Christmas pajamas. And then he's like, I'm not wearing Christmas pajamas no more. So he no longer wears Christmas pajamas, but it was a cute little tradition while it lasted. And maybe as he gets a little bit older, he will want to wear Christmas pajamas again, even if they're Grinch ones, since that's what he seems to be lately. Here, this is the opposite side of the red paper, as you can see, and it's the cute little mailboxes. I thought that was kind of cute to go with the theme of this particular layout, since, like I said, it is Christmas Eve and he is waiting for Santa Claus. So that I went ahead and used that mailbox paper on the sides. That just adds a cute little detail, and I tore it to I didn't tear it the same size. It's smaller on the right-hand side than it is on the left-hand side. But I thought it was a cute little detail to add on the layout and just to add something else for your eyes to look at. Here I'm adding a stump to the bottom of the tree by using the tan pattern paper, and I just cut it out to fit the bottom part of the tree. And then I'm going to put my photos right here on the right hand side of the tree. And I'm not going to pop them up on any type of play foam or anything like that. I just wanted them to, stand out. And they're perfectly fine. They stand out quite a bit on the paper just because Cartabella is fairly thick. I did have to layer just a little bit on the littler photo so that it was level with the bigger photo. But other than that, I didn't add any other play foam to this particular layout. I think I'll add a little bit behind the presents maybe that I'm going to stack down here at the bottom of the photo, again, just to make it more level. And if you hear my little doggy in the background, he just keeps shaking himself all over and keeps making noise in the background. But anyways, he's too cute. So here I have, I'm still attaching the photos, play foam and liquid glue, ATG. I always want to make sure that they stay attached long term. And then the little presents. And then I believe I'm going to come in and put a little banner that says Santa Claus. I must already have it on my desk somewhere because I believe it was missing off of that sheet. I usually try to have everything ready to go when I start putting the layout together just to kind of keep the humming and hawing out of the way, but it doesn't always work. Oh, here I'm going to add this little strip down here at the bottom. It says ho ho ho, and then I put Santa Claus down here at the bottom. And again, I just thought that was kind of cute. You can kind of tell in the smaller photo that's what he's doing. He's saying ho 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 like Santa Claus. So I just thought that was kind of cute to go ahead and add that on there. And then I'm going to add What sticker am I working on? I believe the poinsettia that I'm going to put at the top of the tree. And then I'm going to start adding all of the other little ornaments to the tree. I did pop those up with, they're very thin. They're thinner than the play foam, so they're not as thick. But I put those on the back of the little ornament balls, and I added all of the ornament balls that I had on the sticker sheet and on um, the 6x8 sticker sheets that came in the flavors of the month, except for the ornaments that were like longer looking, just because they looked a little odd. So I didn't use any of those ones, but any of the round ones I used, or any of the, I don't even know what that shape is. It's not round, but you get the idea. And I did try to size them up. So if they were smaller, I put them at the top of the tree and then put larger ones towards the bottom of the tree. And I just think that adds a little balance to the layout. And I don't know where I disappeared to. Sorry, there's a lot of, I should have probably just cut out. But I'm going to add this cute little Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. I thought that was cute for a little title piece. And then I'm going to use the Santa sticker with the reindeer up here at the top, again, because it is Christmas Eve. And that's also on the sticker with the words. But I covered it up with the larger sticker. And I think that looks super cute. Up here at the top, I'm going to add this holly in a bow up here at the top, just because I think it looks super cute. And I thought I was done. I will slow it down here in a minute when I hold it up again. But then I remembered I had those brads, and I'm like, I really want to get some of those used on the layout. So I pulled those back out and decided I had 3 that came in the flavors of the month. And then I also had the ones that came in the Shots of Life kit. So I'm going to add the ones that I got in the Flavors of the Month kit, which happened to be Santa Claus, the stockings, and then I believe the larger gold one is the one that came in the Flavors of the Month one. And then I'm going to add a red one. Maybe that's it. Maybe just a little red one from the Shots of Life kit. So, and that's going to be it. But again, I will slow it down this time and hold it up and show you the layout up close. These are real brads, so you do have to poke a hole and, put them through the paper. And then on the back, I just add a little piece of washi tape just to hold it down, just to make sure that it doesn't get caught on the page protector when I put it in. So there it is, holding it up so you get a closer look. Sorry about the rambling of a voiceover, but it's up, it's done, and it's such a cute layout. And I really enjoy getting the flavors of the month. Hopefully you guys do too. And hopefully you got a great idea of how to create a Christmas layout with a large Christmas tree and decorate it. Thanks for coming by. Down below, I have links to the Scraproom kits, and also check out the channel and see what everyone else created this month using their kits. Bye.